back, y'all. 1 second. Let me do something. No, none of that. None of that. All right. I think we are official. I think we have all the kinks worked out. Um, I think I'm actually live on Instagram, either Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, either or. Not sure. Doesn't matter. Live. Before I do anything else, thank God for this opportunity. Another opportunity to be in front of you guys, talk a little bit about some music, and basically redo some of the things I did yesterday. Again, I was working at the Kinks. I think I got it all figured out now. Again, like I was saying, my album's coming pretty soon. Right now, that is the latest topic that we're going to deal with right now till I guess some other things popping. As a matter of fact, anybody that's doing music, man, hit me up and I will definitely play it on here. This is what it's about as well. Getting exposure. The only thing that I ask is that if you say anything to me, this is to send out the clean version for anybody that's not doing positive or uplifting music. I really appreciate it if you send the clean version. That way I don't limit my audience. There will be some kids tuning in. My kids might be tuning in. My pastor might be tuning in. So you don't want to limit yourself to the exposure that could be granted to you on this station. So if you are interested in having your music featured on this channel, yes, just send it to me, man. I'll be more than happy to play it. But I'm gonna start off with my stuff. Let's see if I find a file. Um, Before I start this, I'm gonna give y'all a quick history lesson. One of the biggest biggest supporters ever in my whole entire career has been a brother named Terry. That will not call out his government name, for sake of, unless he chooses to tune in and chime in, and he can tell you all that. But Terry was one of the first ones who ever gave any of my demos a listen back when I was just learning how to record myself. There were a lot of practice demos. I had a lot of jack beats. Yeah, he really saw my potential. And not only that, but he also introduced me to Kingpin Station, where I actually got a lot of my experience. That was my first time actually recording into a real studio. Actually, they taught me and groomed me how to record myself, as well as learn how to produce beats. I bought my first keyboard inspired by them, which was the Triton workstation. I think I might have paid 2,500 for it at the time. But that keyboard was everything. It was monumental to my music taking off to the next level. And Terry is the biggest factor of everything, of why I exist. I have to give him that credit, man. What credit is due. Thank you so much for your advice, for your hard criticism, telling me what was good and what wasn't good, and what I needed to you know what I mean, to work on and put me around people who actually were monumental and detrimental to my growth and development in the right direction to where I was going. That is so so grateful, and I am so appreciative for you, man. Reddy, man. Thank you so much. On the note, we'll kick off the first track.
I never stress, I never press. Hope you with me, maybe you got my steps. Don't know how much time's left. Today I keep my face in one porch web. Trouble on the right, that's on the left. I'm walking in between, cause I know my soul cap. Everybody licking hard, but the real wanna touch. Not standing in the way, but they still wanna shove. Everybody dirty, but they still wanna judge. Can't kill the hate, homie, where is the love? God talk to 'em, cause I ain't gon' bud. Cause that's just food, I'm hungry, and a nigga wanna rub. I wanna feel safe in your cap, snug. And everywhere I walk, like I'm going through a club. A lot of different faces, and I know who to trust. Even when I shout, keep it cool by the pub. Look at you, take control. Come save our souls. Oh, we don't work no more. Come save our souls. Look at you, take control. Come save our souls. Oh, we don't work no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune out real fast because I'm not playing the whole track. Just a little snippet. I ain't trying to be greedy and try to hook up everybody's attention. Really want to keep it moving fast as I can. At the same time, to make it as solid and foolful as possible without taking too much time on the same thing. Another note. Shout out to my extended brothers who I started off recording with. Kerosene the Kid, T Streets, Holla Slim, Black Miss. They are just as monumental as Terry was in my career when I first started off. Matter of fact, if I hadn't changed my lifestyle a little bit, I might have been in the streets right now with them, talking about how we was gonna do some music. And I haven't decided we're actually gonna play some of our music because there's a lot of music that we have as well that's recorded but hasn't been released. It's been released on a limited low scale. Like you can find Kerosene the Kids. His mixtape is on datpiff.com. It's still available for download. You can find a lot of Holla Slim's material. His is everywhere on. You can find him on Spotify, iTunes. I'm not sure if he's on Pandora or not, but I did a couple of tracks on iTunes and I'm sorry, not iTunes, but Apple Music, and Spotify. I did check him out there, and Black Miss has he has a mixtape that was out linking around somewhere. I have to look it up again to see exactly where it is, but he has music out there as well. T Streets has a lot of local music. I don't think it's on any actual platform, but his music does circulate around in the streets. So he's a Baja legend. So if you ever ask about him, you definitely could run into a couple of his tracks. Man, he has some real nice tracks. Some other folks, but that is the foundation of my background. I was raised in the Bajas. That's Miami Gardens area, right down the street from the Dolphin Stadium, Hard Rock Stadium. Currently with its name right now. I'm not sure if the name will change again because it changed a couple of times, but yeah, we stayed right in that area, and that was our groundwork where we was tuned in at, and there was a lot of history made in that area, not just from the music, but it was a lot of history made. I recorded the J to the OE video right in the neighborhood of the center of everything. And yeah, a lot of the homies that was, you know what I'm saying, they was in the video as well. On that note, we get to the next track. And what's crazy is that I haven't even decided to give this album a name yet. I ran into a couple of titles for it, and I think I really just want to call it Everybody's Listening when I'm really lingering on titling this album, because there was so many different angles and thoughts that I was going through. So I didn't want to just name it something so simple. My mom was everywhere on this album. This is another special track. I'm gonna play this one. He's pretty nice. I vibe to this one a lot. Yeah, that's a real nice vibe right there. I like that one a whole lot. Anytime I ride somewhere, or I'm about to take a trip, that's one of the first tracks I do play in my car, or whatever vehicle I get into. It's one of the first ones I play. Real nice. This one here though, this the bang I've been holding on. Like I said, in the previous one, this is the jewel that I've been holding on to. It's real nice. I know the right ear hear it, it's gonna take off. Real nice.
I'm cut from the cloth with it thought with the cross. Look out for the other in the land of the lost. Now some look hard and some look soft. Try wrong one, you get your head knocked off. They call me the boss, but I'm something like a king. Queen bee, the grips to the diamonds to the ring. But rock horsepower, and it's sitting up clean. I rule from the front to the back in between. Now this is my throne, my crib, my spot, my crown, my hat, my light, my scepter. I speak like wise words, no lecture. Might look me, but I promise respect, bro. I'm the one when it's right. And they see me look in my eyes. Spitting how I feel, might not let it slide. Church going on, but I'm pissed outside. I'm the one that tell the homie, when the homie got a gun, you got a gun, for me you gotta use it. Everybody got a problem trying to prove they man. What you use, man, if you die trying to prove it. Deep in the rap, this is not just music. Similar to those don't roll with ya. Turn your shit a gift, just learn to use it. But not too much, that's how you abuse it. Gotta give it room, let it other breathe. Don't need no harm, just
getting snippets. As a matter of fact, while I'm on that, I want to give a shout out to somebody else. This is the say the first artist that actually allowed me to just be to I would say create, but productively, produce wise, yeah, create the whole album, and that was Mentor, aka or better known as Truality, formerly known as the Mentor. Um, I think the first project that I actually did majority of was Epiphany, and that album you can find it is on iTunes, Spotify. It's on other platforms as well. I'm not sure the extent of it, but they this album was really nice, and not just because I produced it, but the content was really nice. And then he also did his latest album with me as well, which was called Soul of a Man, which I did every track on there, I believe, and that was real special to me. Um, Working with Mentor is really different. You know what I'm saying? Most artists when they come in, some of them they write on the spot, and then we go in and record it. But Mentor came in and was each time he came in, he was maybe like 3 songs deep every time. I say this last album we recorded it in a couple of months, and I'm not really sure if it took a couple of months. I believe like the whole process might have took a couple of months, but that was one of the fastest projects that I might have ever done in my life. I'm not sure for him, but as far as with me, that was one of the fastest projects that ever was put together and released. And he does spoken word poetry. He's everywhere. I mean, the man is Mr. He's Mr. International. He's everywhere. His speaking everywhere. He's prolific. He's deep. He's a man's man. And if you ever looking for some new music to listen to, something with content, something with somebody that's actually saying something, he's definitely worth checking out. Again, like he's one of the ones who I play often and around in my vibes. Haven't been playing them lately purposely because I've been trying to check out other stuff so I can get in the mindset of trying to finish my own project. But when I'm on my off time, when I'm not in a creative mode, I definitely have him in my playlist and in my catalog of music I like to listen to. You know what I mean, to pull from and actually encouragement or you know what I mean, just something to vibe to. He's all of that. So if you ever looking for something about to check out, you can check him out. Again, he's Truality, aka the Mentor. He's my friend, and not just. I'm not saying I'm not putting his legend because he is my friend, and I produced that. Has something to do with it. But the content is definitely is worth checking out, and his music is clean as well, so you don't have to filter it out for your children when you're riding with your kids or whatever. You don't have to filter and like, you know what I mean, like you can just let everything play as is. Whoever you're around, you could be around the homies, you could be around your pastor. You know what I'm saying? You could be at a business meeting with some professionals, with your boss. It doesn't matter. His music is unconditional. You don't have to filter out anything. You can play it around anybody, and it fits any occasion. Real talk, real talk. Um, Again, like for this album here that I basically is almost done. Um, yes, it is produced all the way by me. There is one track that I did not produce, and that was cool because I wanted something different. I'm looking in the catalog right now to see if I actually can find it. I thought I had it saved in this folder. Apparently, yes, I do. Here it is right here. 1 second. Let me.
You always gotta try the good guy. How come the good guy always gotta finish last? Stop trying this. Right, man, they sneaky. Nah, we bad. What's up? Back to the world. Just stand forever. Good to preach love. Everybody need to hear me? Yes. Yeah, the soldiers. I walk like a soldier. Baby, I'm a bad boy. Get what they told ya. I'm a bad boy. Look like a shy guy. Baby, I'm a bad boy. Last man you wanna try. Cause I'm a bad boy. He's like a cowboy. I'm a bad boy. Before you step to me, I say, careful what you ask for. Strap on hip, boots on feet. Baby, I'm a bad boy. You don't wanna mess with me. I'm a bad boy. This my trade, take a step, thinking I'm a bad boy. You can shake your head, but believe that this is what you asked for. Turn my head and tuck my gun. Life taught me to trust no one. And all I believe before I leave, I pray the lesson touch my son. Drop your guns, play like you dumb. Better than ready, consider they come. But look for fighters to turn your cheek. Looking for you better not run. Or maybe if they got a gun, there's more than one and it's trying to jump. If you the flesh, you got that pump. Make sure vision got you one. Learn and face adversity. Mama didn't raise a palm. Dad gave me faith to see. Inside their hearts, cause most of them chumps. Don't trouble, don't look for none. Control your emotions, keep it cool. When you get confronted, talking down, talking loud, just look like fools. Listen less, take a trust, apologize if you know you wrong. A lot of times, it's communication. There we go, get on. If it's the storm, I pray for peace. I'm drunk this man for you all to see. I'm tender to leave, you think a week, he make a move, I get squeezed. Walk like a soldier, baby, I'm a bad boy. Get what they told ya, I'm a bad boy. Look like a shy guy, baby, I'm a bad boy. Last man you wanna try, cause I'm a bad boy. He's like a cowboy, I'm a bad boy. Before you step to me, I say, careful what you ask for. Strap on hip, boots on feet, baby, I'm a bad boy. You don't wanna mess with me, I'm a bad boy. If you gotta run, gotta know what phones to dial. Turn your cheek, protect your smile. Keep it alive, no mistakes allowed. Doors to close, your dark is high. But that's the time you can't give up. Blessings come through test and trial. But I'm not the one to believe in love. Keep your guards up, know how to fight, know when to duck. Keep your weapon close until it's time you keep it tucked. Show me your freedom, ask them if you down or what. It's more than letting me in, so need some help, now leave me stuck. Put the deuces down, shoot the blessings up. Hopefully they gon' ride. Don't forget to fill my cup. All we lack is trust. Friends are gone, all we got is us. Don't we run and react as us. Peace we need, love is a plus. You think I'm tripping, thinking that I'm gone and I'm that. Always thinking the wrong thing. What I say to them haters. Walk like a soldier, baby, I'm a bad boy. Get what they told ya, I'm a bad boy. Look like a shy guy.
That is the vibe right there. That's a real sneaky one. Um, Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out your busy schedule. You could have been doing anything else in the world, but you're here with your boy. I appreciate that. From the famous words of Jay-Z. But really, though, I really appreciate you taking the time out to check me out. Could have been doing anything else, so I appreciate it. And there's definitely more to come. Again, I'm just starting off. I'm coming out of my shell. This is almost 2 years in the making. I was really looking forward to doing this with my oldest brother, my oldest brother, my big brother. He is the foundation of me rapping. He was the one that actually started off rapping first, and I got it from him. As a matter of fact, if you have anything in history books, back when Poison Clan first came out, and trying to think of this other group. The tip right at the tip of my tongue, but they sung the song Poison Ivy. Anyway, these groups are from Miami, and around the same time when they first came out, my brother and his homeboys had a group called Urban Boys Posse, and they had a song that actually was played on 99 Gems and Hot 105. And back in these days, they had they would feature new music, and on 99 Gems it was called Slam It or Jam It, and Hot 105 it was called Rush It or Flush It. And they played on both of these stations, and on both stations, on Hot 105 they chose to rush it, and on 99 Gems they chose to jam it. And actually we had a copy of this album. It was like a EP. A couple of songs was on it. One of their song that they jammed that they was playing on the radio was called "Weed Free Maki Got It," and they was talking about girls who need weave in their hair. It was just like a little funny song back then because saying all women wear weave in their head, so it was a song for the females, and it had a nice beat to it too. And if I could find that song, I would play it, but I don't even know if it exists somewhere. And back then, YouTube wasn't even out yet, so is nowhere in the archives, nowhere in on YouTube, anything like that. But I do believe that somebody has a copy of that. So if you do, please let me know. I would, it would make my brother's day if he even had a copy of it, and just to hear it again, even though he doesn't live that lifestyle anymore. But it's still part of history and where everything kind of started from. So, yeah. But anyways, when I started this platform, I was supposed to be doing it with him, and I would look forward to do it with him so that we can talk about, as far as where the culture came from, where it has elevated to, where it's going, and just politic about the history of everything, and also talk about our story of doing music and everything, how we've elevated with the music, how we found our own niche to sound like nobody else, but have our own sound in the midst of a big world of everybody else's identities. We have our own identity, and talk about that and how important it is to have your own identity when you're doing music, as well as talk about a lot of other things too. You know what I'm saying? Not to, again, like, we don't want to be hip hop critics saying you what's good or what's bad, because that's not the case. Because what not be, what might not be good to me might be great to somebody else. Everybody has their opinion, and that is how it's supposed to be. This is how you have a big gumbo pot of different music. So this station was not created to be a critic. It was actually to show respect for all the different styles of everything, and how, again, like how everybody finds their own identity and sound to stand out from everybody else. Everybody can be a Lil Wayne, everybody can be a Pop, everybody can be a Nas, everybody can be a Luda, everybody can be a Buster. And know that I name about 7 different artists who don't sound like each other at all. They're totally all different artists, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you have to find your own identity, and again, none of them are bad to me. I'm not sure if you like them or not, but they're not bad to me. They have their own identity, and how important it is to have your own identity to stand out and to represent your craft, your art, and let us all check it out. And it's all appreciated, and I think it's very important as individuals that we be heard, and we find ourselves. I think it's really important, because the fact that it's part of purpose, and part of learning who you are. I think it really is. I think it should be valued. So this platform is really about, what I'm saying. So I won't take up too much more time. I'll wrap it up. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I will be back real soon, because now I think I got this worked out. Yeah, I think I'll be checking in way more often now. And again, if you have any Any ideas or comments or questions, please feel free to comment on the videos below. Leave your comments. Subscribe to the channel. You can like me on Facebook. Again, all my handles are the same. I'm always J Reddy for the game. Nothing changes. I think that's important too. As artists, we shouldn't have different handles. It makes it difficult for your fans to find you. So to make it easier, you should make everything the same. So if you're on Facebook as, you know what I'm saying, Joe Blow, then Instagram should be the same. That way they can find you everywhere, and you know what I mean. It makes it easy for people to keep in contact with you, and you know. Other than that, I'ma holla. Take care.